Hi everybody, Dr. Ellie Stein here, your traveling shrink. This video is about a topic that's near and dear to my heart. It's about trying to find the lifestyle and making daily decisions that are congruent with the best version of myself, right? The self that I want to be and I want to put out in the world. This has not come easily to me. For most of my life, I've been aware that I don't exactly fit into mainstream. I don't like the things they like. I don't do the things they do. Of course, I have my group of friends who are more similar to me. I've always felt this pull, maybe that there was something wrong with me and I should try to be more conventional. Luckily, I've had teachers throughout my life, people who have lived incredibly unconventional lives that really opened my eyes to the fact that, you know what, we can actually do whatever we want if we have the courage to do so. And some very creative solutions I've observed, and that's stayed with me. I also feel that people in, we'll call them the less typical communities, have been my teachers. So people who are neuroatypical, who think differently, who are interested in different things and often live lives outside the norm. I've really learned from them that they're not better or worse. We're all different, and that diversity is truly to be celebrated. Thank goodness we aren't all the same. We each bring something unique and valuable to our communities. So, how could you figure out if the daily decisions and activities you're doing are in sync or in coherence with your best self? Of course, that's a big question, and I'm sure many of you will have amazing suggestions. Please leave them as comments. Here are 2 tips that I use. One is to check in with my body. So as I'm anticipating something, an outing, a visit, a phone call, cleaning my toilet, going grocery shopping, whatever it is, I check in and notice, how does that make me feel? Does it make me feel excited, or that I'm going to accomplish something valuable? Maybe even if I don't like it, I'm going grocery shopping during rush hour, but I'm going to feel good when I have the food I need to cook, for example. So the pros outweigh the cons. Or do I feel a sense of constraint and heaviness and dread and forbearing, like, oh my gosh, I have to do this again? Now, sometimes I still go ahead and do it because, again, the pros outweigh the cons, but it's important to notice that bodily reaction to what we're planning. In general, we want to have as many things in our lives as possible that make us feel uplifted, open, purposeful, lighter. You can probably add some more words of your own. And fewer that make us feel heavy and kind of like life is drudgery. In general, those are not things that are going to be beneficial for our mental or physical health. The second tip is to notice your inner language. So when you're looking ahead at an activity or you're in an activity, are you saying to yourself, oh my gosh, I have to do this again. I should do this. I don't really like it, but society or my family or, my friends expect it of me. The words have to, need to, and should, I, as much as possible, delete them from my vocabulary and really weigh it in terms of pros and cons. If I find myself using the word should, I think, do I really have to do this? Is this a requisite? Like, yes, I have to eat. There's certain things we do have to do. They're biological imperatives. But some things we've been socialized to think we have to do, right? This is the unconscious conditioning that happens when we live in society. We take on certain beliefs that upon further reflection we may decide are not true for us. So do I really have to do this doctor's appointment, this health behavior, this friend visit, this phone call? Or actually, is there an alternative way that might work better for me, that might make me feel happy and lighter and help me express the best version of myself? Hope you found this helpful. I'm really looking forward to your feedback and suggestions about how you decide whether the life you're living is expanding or constricting.